So let's chat this morning. We're going to go in a different direction. We've got Andrea Woolf with us, and we're going to talk about something that I don't do very well, listening. So she's a listening coach and birthday girl. I guess, Josh, we need to have a little birthday hat that we could put on, like they do that on some of the social channels that you can kind of superimpose on there. I don't even have it on my board. I don't even have a birthday song. We need a birthday song in here. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I know, 29.
Well, add on 40 years and you'd be correct.
Wow. So I used to go to a support group, and there was a lady in our support group there that she said she was 39 years old on each leg. So so we have a little fun there. So you got a fascinating story, though. Tell us a little bit about your story.
I do. Well, I have recently gone through. So I'm a business and personal coach, author, speaker, etc., etc. Okay, so
Author. What did you write?
Books.
Books. Okay. No, is it on?
Yeah.
What's on listening?
I've been
or reading, teaching somebody like me how to read.
So my first book was Ignite Your Life: How to Get from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be.
Okay.
And then I've been a contributor to a couple of books. One on leadership. My chapter was called Leadership the Feminine Way.
Okay.
Women struggle with this. And then another one about powering it through the pandemic.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so I contributed to that one too. And so I just recently went through a cancer journey. And it has profoundly impacted my life.
I would imagine.
So as I was going through it, I was diagnosed with triple negative, the most aggressive, fastest growing cancer.
It's a triple negative?
Triple negative.
Okay.
Yes. And so it's the most aggressive cancer that exists. So I say, well, I'm an overachiever anyway, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, you had to go for the best, huh?
Yeah.
That's not a good one though.
Yeah, so that was back towards the end of 2021. And I went through 13 months of the different treatments. And so
wow.
While the first treatment was chemo, and while I was going through that, I had to immediately downsize my business. I couldn't have the energy for lots and lots of one-on-one clients, on Zoom and stuff like that. So while I was getting the infusions, I couldn't just do nothing. I can't do nothing, right?
Supposed to sit there quietly and just do your infusions.
Yeah. No,
doesn't work.
And they take hours. Chemo takes hours.
Right.
So I was chatting with the nurses and the staff in the cancer center. I was chatting with women I could see were struggling, were going through it alone. And I would try and, get them to giggle and chat with me, brighten their day. And then I also brought a notebook. The third thing I did while I was going through cancer was I wrote down like thoughts I was having.
Journaling.
Ideas. Yeah, just, ideas. And that morphed into creating a book from it. And it's called a short book. It's maximum 50 pages, which is good in these days where we're all so busy. And
that's about my attention span.
Yeah. So it's called Wisdom Made Simple.
Okay.
For super smart women, because I only attract smart women. But it doesn't mean necessarily
anything I can say there will only get me in trouble.
So it doesn't mean necessarily that they don't get like stopped by the thoughts and stuff. They're complicated, right?
Sure.
So that's how that came. So Wisdom Made Simple for super smart women, making it through cancer and other life challenges.
Well, you almost have 50 pages just in the title.
Just in the title, yeah. But so this is going to be a book series. This is the first in a book series called Simple Wisdom for Super Smart Women. And then this is the title of this one, Making It Through Cancer and Other Life Challenges.
Wow. So you have all the different titles that you're already ready.
It's out. It's already
the whole
out.
series is out.
the first book
The
of
first
the
book.
series is
No, but I'm
out.
saying you've got all the other ideas is what you
I
want to
do.
do. Oh, okay,
I
good.
do. I have
good.
many, many, many,
Nice.
many ideas for women. Yeah,
Nice.
so I love the Chicken Soup for the Soul books.
Okay.
I have many of their books.
It's
They're
funny. We got something in common there. I like chicken soup.
yes, there you go.
Oh, I just little matzo balls and
Exactly.
there we gotta
Yeah,
go
exactly.
there.
Yes,
Okay, so we got a whole book series coming.
I do.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to talk more about the book series and the journey. And is there a benefit to positivity? We'll talk about all that and more. Chatting today with I'm not sure. This might be the first time we've had a birthday girl in on the radio show. 13 years of doing this. I think it might be the first time. Andrea Woolf's birthday today, and she's chatting about life changes. And I want to go down a little bit of a rabbit trail with you because you brought up the concept. I wouldn't share somebody's personal information, but you did, so it's out there. You've had this journey with cancer.
Yeah.
Mental outlook. How do you see that as affecting this journey?
Oh my God, it's everything. It is everything. Even I had a moment. If I'd like to share about.
Sure.
Yeah. So when I first got diagnosed, it was a real shock because I was diagnosed with triple negative, the most aggressive, fastest growing cancer. I'm an overachiever, and so I had a meeting with myself. This will sound funny, but I stood in front of a mirror and I literally out loud had a conversation with myself because
Did you get an argument?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Just want to make sure there's no arguing there.
No, but the thing is that I've been working with men, women, but now I'm really focusing on women. So for all this time, I've been.
I say that and I get slapped. Just throw that out there.
So where was I?
You're focusing on women.
Focusing on women, and for all of these many years, I've been a business and personal coach. I've been working with them to let go of things like worry, fear, and self-doubt, self-criticism, like all of this stuff that so holds us back as really creative, amazing women. And so here I knew I had to handle this. So in the mirror, I'm looking at how do I stay authentic, right? If I got to walk my own talk as a coach.
Sure.
And this was like the biggest opportunity of my whole career to do so. Even though
I like the terminology too. The biggest opportunity.
Yes.
Right. You didn't look at it as a problem or I look at an opportunity.
Right. Exactly. You're getting it. So I'm
slow. I'm not the overachiever.
I had this chat with myself in the mirror, and I looked at like where's the root of all this, and it's all in mindset, right? I have sayings. Where you choose to focus determines your experience of life. So if you focus on the gloom or the problem, you're going to have a gloomy and problem-filled life.
Makes sense.
And it really is that simple. And so then I had a great question number 2 for myself in the mirror, which is how are you going to remember this every day? Because my journey was just beginning. I hadn't even started chemo yet, right?
Oh, okay.
So I decided it's got to be something simple for me to remember it every single day.
I like that because I'm a simple person.
Yeah. Yes. Not.
Very simple.
So what I decided on was to wear bling every day, to wear sparkly stuff every single day.
Okay. Now, wait. We got to slow down here. So the vast majority of women that I know.
Yes.
They like the bling anyway.
Exactly. But really to commit to wearing it every day.
Okay.
And so I would consciously be choosing what bling I was wearing. I mean, it would be on me all day. And I've even though I've completed all the treatment for some time now, I still do it every day because it's a great reminder, right, to join the thinking points, right?
Okay.
To focus on the positive. And that's what my book is all about.
So those women that are listening right now, they're going to be calling their husbands or significant others and saying, I need to go get some more bling because Coach Andrea said, that's how we can focus. They're going to have a good reason for it.
It can be diamonds and it can be crystals. It can,
okay.
You know what I mean? It's bling, sparkly stuff.
Sparkly.
Yes. Okay.
I like glitter.
Yeah.
Does that count?
It counts.
Okay.
Of course.
Little jar of glitter, go to Michael's and I'm a simple guy.
I can't wait to see where you put it.
There you go. Exactly. It's got to be somewhere where you see it though all the time, right? Because I mean, you're as you're talking. I'm watching you as you talk because
Right.
as you um, touch, fidget, whatever the right term is. I'm sure that probably triggers psychological issues for you or benefits for you.
It's just a reminder. It's a really good reminder.
Sure,
Yeah, it's
sure.
a very good reminder.
So the blink. So interesting. So you found the catalyst for yourself.
I did.
Now, do you recommend for when you're coaching others to find their catalyst? Is that part of the process to try and remind yourself to keep that positivity?
Well, the whole book is filled with like ways to focus on the positive.
Okay.
Right? Really, that's what it's about. In fact, I'd love to give the book as a gift.
Okay. Josh is going to put it up on the screen because he's got Andrea Woolf, 2 O's, because I spelt it all wrong all the way. AndreaWoolf.com/new book.
Yes.
And
it's my gift.
It's a gift to you.
Yep.
So if you're driving right now or you're watching this in the car or not able to write it down, give me a call at 800-306-1990. I know that I give that number out a lot. Or you can go to our social channels. You can go to the show notes, and we've got that in there. AndreaWoolf.com/new book. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got it right on the screen.
Yeah.
So, and that's the shorts, right? That's like a 50, 60 page.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay.
12 chapters. Short, easy read.
Do you have it on Audible?
It's about to go on Audible. Yes.
That's to me, that's the greatest. I love Audible.
Yes.
Okay, so Josh, you tell me that all the time. Our time goes by so fast. Okay, we're going to continue our conversation with Andrea Woolf and the talk. Now this is fancy because it's called New Book, not Old Book, but AndreaWoolf.com/new book. So it's not hard to remember. You don't have because the title's pretty long. Wisdom Made Simple for Super Smart Women Making It Through Cancer and Other Life Challenges. Whew, that almost takes the whole segment. Continue our conversation this morning. Andrea Woolf, the listening coach, is with us. We're chatting. We're not. Well, I guess we have to listen sometimes too when we're chatting. But she's got a new book, not the old book, but a new book. Wisdom Made Simple for Super Smart Women Making It Through Cancer and Other Life Challenges. And yeah, if you're not a woman, you can still listen because you might know one. So just throw that out there. And one of the things I love on Ron Siegel Radio is story time. No, I don't have a glass of tea with me to listen to stories and whatnot. Or when I was little, it was hot chocolate. I was never little, but younger. But the idea here is tell me a couple stories from your book. Something that, especially being the chapters are relatively short. The book is short. I've got a short attention span. Give me a little idea.
Yeah, so these are things that I went through myself.
Okay.
And so I'm sharing this
sharing the journey,
but sharing this so that you can actually have it go much easier, whatever it is you're going through in life. So the best advice I got, like right as I got diagnosed, was be your own best advocate. Be your own best advocate. Now, I was lucky because I had a great team of doctors, but really, for example, here's an example. One of my current clients right now, she has pancreatic cancer. And, when you have insurance, you don't know which doctor you're going to get. So the oncologist that she got was a gentleman, and he neither listened nor explained to her what was happening and what was going to happen. The oncologist is your major contact person at the beginning of the journey. And she was suffering with this guy, not talking with her, not explaining things. And I literally coached her. I rarely tell people what to do as coaching. I facilitate. But I literally was stronger with her to really find somebody who she connected with as an oncologist and who understood her and explained things. So she did. And thank goodness, the rest of her journey went much easier.
So that kind of ties back to something you and I were chatting about in a prior segment is, if you're going through that frustration, I'm not sure it's possible to be frustrated and positive at the same time. right? So you don't have that positive mental outlook, which is, my opinion, is very, very important because I've got friends that are going through this journey as well.
Right.
So you look at it and say, now how do you do both at the same time?
Well, you look for, okay, what's the frustration? What do I need to handle?
Right.
What do I need? What could I do here
Address it,
differently?
and that
Yeah.
way it can.
Yeah. I mean, it's all in the questions you ask yourself. It's all in there.
Well, I think it goes one step further because you apparently, from what you just said, is you had to take it the next step and really, coach, push, kick her in the butt, something to be her advocate. To
be her own advocate.
To be her own.
That's
And
one of the chapters.
yeah, and
Right.
you were just saying that, and I'm a big believer that, in this day and age of medicine, I don't know whether it's new or old or what the whole story is, but there's a lot of information online, and if you're not comfortable with the information you're getting,
yeah,
you need to, if the doctor's not willing to be open, you've got to.
It's a big challenge. You're
It's
with
a
the wrong
challenge.
doctor. You're with the wrong doctor. Right.
Right, and sometimes you're the wrong patient too. And I'll throw this out there because I just share my own journey. As my dad had dementia,
Right.
and we searched many, many doctors, and I think what we were really looking for was a miracle. And it wasn't the doctor's fault; it was the support system, me, right? Trying to say, okay, we went to the doctor
Yeah.
in Fullerton, we went to the doctor at USC, we went to the doctor in Palm Springs,
Right.
And you can't change everything.
Right. No, you can't, but it's all in how you handle it.
Right.
It's all in how you handle it. So I hear what you're saying.
So I love that idea. So you got to be your own advocate, and if the doctor's not cutting it, I'm a big believer that the brain is a good portion of the battle. It's not going to always win.
Yep.
But if you've got that positive outcome, positive outlook,
definitely,
and support system, you might have a chance.
You increase your odds.
I like the way you put that.
You definitely increase your odds. It has a lot to do with how it goes.
Yeah, it's
a lot to do.
Okay, I like that story.
Count your blessings. Another chapter.
Okay.
I mean, who would think of counting your blessings at a time like this?
Sure.
But they're always there if you're looking for them.
How long? So being that you're not a typical author, so a lot of times authors are, or like teachers, right? They're teaching something, but you're going through this through experience.
Yeah.
You talk when you're diagnosed, there's so many different stages that you're going through. How do you get to that point of getting through the disbelief, the why me, to counting your blessings? How do you get there?
Like that.
Really?
Like that.
Okay,
like
can't
that.
snap your fingers on radio because no one sees it.
Okay. So, but it's really like that.
Really? So you have to just give yourself a kick in the butt.
It's all a choice. It's all a choice.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, my husband was amazing. He was with me at every step of the way, drove me everywhere, came to every appointment. I mean, how blessed am I?
Sure.
How blessed am I? How can you miss that, right?
Right.
I received cards and flowers and gifts from people like all over the world. It was amazing when they heard the news that I was being diagnosed. What a huge blessing.
Sure.
I mean, it was amazing, right? A blessing can be.
So you had your eyes open to what was going on around you.
Well, a blessing could be as simple as somebody just smiles at you and touches your hand. That's a blessing, right?
Sure.
I made it through another day. That's a blessing.
But like I say, you have to have your eyes open to it.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the point of the book.
Okay.
That's absolutely the point of the book.
See, I didn't even have to read it, and I got there. Okay, let's Josh, put that back on there again for me, would you? The book, the link there. It's AndreaWolf.com/new book. Andrea Woolf. That's two O's in there, not two W. Even I can't even say it. I spelled it wrong before. And then tell me real quick, because we only got about a half a minute left, about your coaching.
Yes, my coaching. So I have a gift for the audience, because really it's experiential, right? Having an experience with me makes all the difference.
Right.
And I haven't talked much about coaching, but it's about creating transformation. Anything you want to change in your life, I can help you with it. Business, personal, all of it. So
just women?
No.
Oh, okay.
It can be both.
Okay.
I am mainly focusing on women, but if there are some gentlemen out there who would need some support and help right now, I'm here for you. So
Okay.
So a 30-minute coaching session is normally 197, and so my offer is for 97 for a 30-minute coaching session with me.
Awesome. Save a little money listening to Ron Singer Radio. AndreaWolf.com/coach me. I need a lot of help. AndreaWolf.com/coach me. Great information. Appreciate you being here. I wish you continued success in your journey. And obviously, happy birthday.
Thank you.